Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So this coming from the Cryptic Poet here, Ripple partner Currency Cloud and Fin to offer FX and multi-currency e-wallet. So Currency Cloud, which is a Ripple partner and Swiss digital banking alternative, Fin to integrate its multi-currency account infrastructure Currency Cloud Spark into the latter's expanding offering. The integration of Currency Cloud Spark will allow Fin to accept up to 30 currencies, and clients will be able to pay, collect, and hold multiple currency accounts under one unique Swift IBAN, allowing seamless, simple access to Fin's core product globally. So these guys are making it possible for account holders who use Swift, and they have their own specific ID IBAN number or IBAN code, allowing them to seamlessly integrate. And we know these guys are a Ripple partner. Currency Cloud announces partnership with Ripple to process cross-border payments on RippleNet. You know, back 2 years ago when we were talking about the Swift and Ripple battle for supremacy, I suppose maybe one could call it, it was very apparent that Ripple was going to do what they were going to do, basically integrate with the current system in order to make the current system better, and Swift was just not having any of it. Fast forward a year or so, and then Swift announced their API. Brad Garlinghouse famously called it a Ferrari shell on a Model T Ford engine, which is basically the same old song and dance. Now companies that have already integrated with RippleNet are looking to integrate with current Swift customers, and it's looking like the interoperability is going to be what changes the game here. So wanted to thank the Cryptic Poet here for posting that. More Ripple partner news here, guys. This from the Wrath of Kahneman. Significant networking. Ripple partner IDT started free transfers into Nepal and Pakistan in December with their Boss Revolution app. It turns out that Boss Revolution is powered by none other than Tranglo, now a Ripple partner as well. So here's the article to that. IDT Corporation, a global provider of fintech, cloud communications, and traditional communication services, today announced that Boss Revolution money transfer customers can now send money to friends and family in Nepal and Pakistan. Boss Revolution's money transfer service to Southeast Asia is powered by a new partnership with Tranglo, a leading cross-border payment hub serving both countries. We are excited to launch the Boss Revolution money transfer service to Nepal and Pakistan over our omni-channel consumer platform through our partnership with Tranglo, said Alfredo O'Hagan, Senior Vice President Payment Services at IDT. Customers can get started using the convenient Boss Revolution money app or stop in at any Boss Revolution money transfer retailer. So a lot of partnerships here connected with RippleNet. We've got the Tranglo partnership, and IDT, I think they are the umbrella company that owns Boss. Is that correct? Put it down in the comments if you guys know for sure. Let me just continue down here. Wrath of Kahneman saying, so Boss Revolution is owned by Ripple partner IDT. Okay, that's where the connection is. It runs on Ripple partner Tranglo's system, into Nepal, where Himalayan Bank is a Ripple partner, into Pakistan, where Faisal Bank is also a Ripple partner. It's not known that they are all connected, just a growing presence. But guys, it does seem that there is a connection to all these companies. Also, Boss Revolution, though it is an omni-channel product, may have some significant Ripple connections. Guessing here, but we'll be looking into this to see if there is a connection with a Ripple PHP corridor. Also interested in seeing if IDT employs XRP or Ripple for their mobile top-offs. Now, he does post a video down here, guys, this back from Swell of 2018. This is somebody speaking on behalf of IDT Corp. I don't know this gentleman's name, and I will leave this clip in the description of the video, but basically he was talking about their successful pilot. So again, this is somebody from IDT Corp, and in that article we just read that IDT Corporation is connected to Boss Revolution. He basically states that they did do an XRapid trial. That was what on-demand liquidity was called way back then, through the USA and Mexico, and that their expectations were exceeded. So again, guys, I will leave this clip in the description of the video if you want to watch. I want to move on though, guys. This from XRPCRYPTOWOLF. Novati is leveraging Ripple's ODL and XRP for instant cross-border payments from Australia to Southeast Asia. So more news, more developments on the Novati front. Of course, we did hear recently that they were partnering with Ripple, and now this just released yesterday here. Novati Group joins Ripple's global payment network, tapping RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service, leveraging the digital asset XRP for instant cross-border payments. Announced recently as part of a deal originally signed in December, the digital banking and fintech company that specializes in delivering unique payment solutions is deploying RippleNet to make moving money faster, cheaper, and more reliable for their customers. The The partnership initially focuses on remittances between Australia and the Philippines through the country's largest non-bank Filipino-owned remittance service provider, iRemit. The Philippines is the third largest remittance receiving country in Asia after India and China, with Filipinos abroad sending home $33.19 billion USD in 2020 despite the pandemic. But the time and the expense required to send remittances into the Southeast Asian corridor diminishes the impact of these funds, which are often the main source of disposable income for Filipino families. And I've mentioned this in another video. That Filipino corridor is crucial, and especially getting those costs down very low, making these transfers affordable, cheap, efficient, overall just better. Now we're seeing Novatti is live in these corridors, and this is just a new development coming from the Ripple Insights blog. So thanks so much to XRPCRYPTOWOLF for posting that. And Panda Ripple XRP here on Twitter posted this: XRP will be what by end of year? Well, WIETSEWIND responded, gas for hooks native layer 1 smart contracts on the XRPL. Hopefully, and I'm guessing he's keeping his fingers crossed that it will happen by the end of year 2021. Stephen Buldiep responding down here, wow, does this mean the XRPL will have smart contract mechanisms like ETH? Matt Hamilton down here responding, in short, yes. So there are going to be more mechanisms for smart contracts, Ethereum-like smart contracts on the XRPL. These are two developers in the XRP community who are currently developing on the XRPL, Matt Hamilton and WIETSEWIND in the Netherlands. So this is happening, guys. More progress, more people building on the XRPL, more reason why it is very, very evident the XRPL and XRP development is decentralized and does not rely on Ripple specifically. As some of you already know, WIETSEWIND does not work for Ripple. He has his own company, XRPL Labs, and he's been working on the XRPL for as long as I can remember. But anyway, just wanted to bring that to you guys. Wanted to thank Panda Ripple XRP for posing that question, and WIETSEWIND for giving us a little bit of insight on what he's hoping will happen by the end of the year. And you guys know it. Who's the SEC commissioner now, or the chairman? Let me just type it in here on Google. SEC chairman is currently Gary Gensler. So this was updated just 19 hours ago. Senate confirms Gary Gensler as the SEC chairman. And Gensler's got a bit of a to-do list. So I also saw this, guys, from Michael at Val5 Links. Gensler is now the SEC chairman after a 53-45 Senate vote. How might his leadership affect the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple or the likelihood of Bitcoin ETFs? So let me read you guys a little bit of this. President Biden's pick to lead the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, Gary Gensler, has been confirmed. It's his first day on the job, and his agenda looks set to be packed. Gensler's confirmation will have big implications for the crypto industry, with Coinbase just listed on the NASDAQ, the controversial SEC versus Ripple lawsuit putting the agency on the legal defensive, and 8 Bitcoin ETFs now pending. The SEC's approval, industry players are closely watching to see what Gensler and his leadership team will do. At his nomination hearing before the Senate Banking Committee on March 2nd, Gensler said Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have brought new thinking to payments and financial inclusion, but they've also raised new issues of investor protection that we still need to attend to. Listen to that quote. Investor protection, first and foremost, on Gary Gensler's mind. It's important for the SEC to provide guidance and clarity, Gensler added. Sometimes that's a clarity that will be thumbs up, but even if it's thumbs down, it's important to provide that. Industry watchers have said that Gensler's background and track record suggest that he will bring heightened enforcement and regulation to the SEC. Gensler was chairman of a Commodities Future Trading Commission from 2009 to 2014. As we know, at the CFTC, he spearheaded the passing of the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act in 2010, which was created to prevent another financial crisis. So it sounds like he does have a lot on his plate. And DJ Peter Vass brought this to my attention. Basically, a screen grab from CNBC. SEC's chair vote today, Gary Gensler. So on his agenda, the Bitcoin ETF approve or reject, crypto regulation, fraud protection, and GameStop fallout short sales disclosure. These are, I guess you could call them big ticket items, 2 of which have to do with cryptocurrencies specifically. The Bitcoin ETF, which has been debated ad nauseum, and cryptocurrency regulation. I'm most interested in this second one here because I think what happens here is going to be quintessential to how all cryptocurrencies are looked at moving forward. And notice here, guys, it's about fraud protection. Fraud protection against scams. This is the message Gary Gensler wants to hit home. If I go back to this article here, he wants to raise new issues of investor protection that still need to be attended to. Right now, the cryptocurrency market is the Wild West, and it's looking as though Gary Gensler's focus is not so much going to be on how do we stifle XRP and cryptocurrency innovation in the United States. It's going to be more about, and this is just my opinion, guys, I'm just speculating here, it's going to be more about which coins are we going to legitimize? How are we going to classify coins moving forward? Of course, there does need to be some sort of classification. Not anybody can just open up shop, crank out a cryptocurrency, sell it to the public, take their money and run. And I think that this is going to be the bigger focus rather than, scrutinizing a company like Ripple and the XRP token to stifle US payment innovation, especially at this point in time when the world needs Ripple and XRP more than ever. Ripple has the global partnerships. They can move forward without the United States. They'd rather not, but they could. I think Gensler's smart enough to know this. I think he has done enough research. He has been teaching about payments and cryptocurrency at MIT. He's very familiar with Ripple and XRP. Let's also put it in context, guys. If you didn't catch yesterday afternoon's video, I did talk about Hester Peirce's token safe harbor proposal 2.0. So this is an updated version of the safe harbor proposal that she brought forth in early 2020. There has been progress being made with regards to the safe harbor proposal, which sounds like it is in line with what Gary Gensler also wants to do. I will link yesterday afternoon's video up here in the top right-hand corner if you guys didn't catch that. So again, in my opinion, all these things are connected. I think we are going to see those connections become clearer and clearer, though, as the months go on. So personally, that's how I read into this. An emerging market class needs new regulations. Of course, according to Gary Gensler, it is about protecting investors. You put on top of that the fact that the SEC doesn't really have a very strong case to begin with. So XRP clarity incoming. Tell me down in the comments what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.